it is me, Breezy, and I am here today with another story time for y'all, man. So today's story time is about what happened to me this past weekend, Saturday night. Oh my Jesus, I was putting Alan to sleep, and it was me and Drew. Alan's my 2-year-old, so I always turn on his nightlight in his room so he can go to bed, because I like, you know, I turn off all the lights in the house. I know in the middle of the night, like around 4 or 5 in the morning, he likes to come in my room with his blankie. I'll leave his nightlight on so he can find his way. Saturday night, I turned the nightlight on. I closed his bedroom door. I turned the nightlight on, and I turned off his regular bedroom light. So when I did that, sorry y'all, my head's itching. Whew. So when I turned off the bedroom light, his nightlight was like super duper bright, brighter than his regular bedroom light. And I was like, what the heck? Because usually the nightlight is kind of dimmed. So I was like, what the hell? Like, that's weird. So I was like, whatever. So I was kind of iffy, like, should I leave this on or should I just turn on his bedroom light? Because this is kind of bright. So I left it on or whatever. I was just like, forget it. He was laying down in his bed, and me and Drew was just sitting there, and I was on my phone. So we were sitting there for like 30 minutes, and then the nightlight went off. So I looked under the crack of his door to see if the other lights in the house had went off. I was like, maybe there's an outage in the apartment building. So when I looked under the crack, all the other lights were on. So I was just like, what the heck? I moved the switch on the nightlight to the off position. Then I moved it back to the on position. It didn't come back on. So I moved it back to the off. So I just like, forget it. But when I moved it back to the off, the nightlight came on. So I was just like, huh? Like, what's up with this nightlight? Like, it was weird. So I sat back down on his bed. The nightlight was on. And I sat there for like 5 minutes. And then I was just like, Snoopy, if that was you, make the light flicker. Like, I know you're not supposed to play with the dead, or, you know, there's no such thing as ghosts or spirits or whatever. But I feel like if I was to pass away, and if I can come back, I mean, if I can confirm that I am around you, I am with you, then I would. And I know that his ass would do the same thing with us, because he played too much. So I don't know why I said it, but I did. And I was like, Snoopy, if that's you, I was like, make the light flicker. And part of me said it because I knew it wasn't going to happen. So nothing happened, of course. But almost 2 minutes later, the light flickered. Like, it didn't cut off like it did before. It flickered. I was like, oh shit. So at this point, I was hella scared. I called my husband on the phone, and I said, babe, you need to bring your ass in the house right now. And he was like, why? What's up? What's wrong? So I started telling him what happened. As soon as I got to the part, and I said, Snoopy, if that's you, make the light flicker. As soon as I got done saying flicker, the light went off. And I hurried up and grabbed my babies, and I got up out of there. Now, I know y'all kind of like, well, why would you ask for a sign and he give you a sign and then you run and you scared? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess because I wasn't expecting it to happen. You play too much, Snoopy. I was just like, okay, I got to get out of here. I didn't think Alan knew what was going on because he's 2 years old. But he was like, later that night, he was just really quiet. He was sitting in my bed with me, and he was just really quiet. So I was like, what's wrong, Al? And he was like, Mommy, I'm scared. And I said, what are you scared of? And he said, puppy in my room. And I was like, oh shoot. And he was like, puppy in my room. And if you guys have been rocking with me since I made this YouTube channel, then the first few videos I had made a video called My Son Seeing an Angel, and it was about him seeing Snoopy at my old apartment. The apartment we had moved about 5 months ago. So the apartment we were at, I had called my dad to come get us that morning because Alan pointed to the closet and said, Mommy, see, puppy. And I was like, it was out of nowhere, and it had me scared. And you know, I was already sad being in that house, because every time I would walk out my room, the first thing I would look at was the couch that he would lay on when he would come visit me. Like, he'll lay out on the couch and stuff. And so I was happy to get away from that apartment, because it had me sad, because I was like sitting there waiting for him to come back. I was just like, you know, he's gonna come back, he's gonna come, he's gonna yell my name downstairs like he do every day to come open the door. But so when we moved into this new place, it was, to me, it was like a fresh start and everything. So when that happened Saturday, I was just like, oh my God, he done came with us here. But you know, I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination, maybe it's just me seeking confirmation that he is with me, and that's, I don't know, my mind is playing tricks on me. The light was so bright because it was gonna blow out and flicker and everything else. I don't know, but like, have you guys ever experienced anything like that? Like, I don't know. Like, I know I've asked this before, like, do you guys believe in ghosts, or do you guys believe in the spirit? Do you believe that they can confirm that they're with you? Can they show? What happened to the rest of the story time? I don't know what happened, y'all, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my previous video of my other story time of when I got in a high school fight. See you guys soon.